Good morning, Aries folks. So Libra season is right around the corner. It begins on Sunday morning, very early Sunday morning. Before I pull any cards for you guys, I want to go ahead and say astrologically, you guys are facing a lot of conflict during Libra season. You have Mars in conflict with your sign. You have Pluto stationing direct in your sign. You have a solar eclipse happening in conflict with your sign. Mercury is going to spend a good portion of Libra season in conflict with your sign. So really expect that you may spend the majority of Libra season with people around you really pushing back on anything that you say or do, especially if it involves like standing up for yourself and being who you really are and just, shining as yourself. Also, Jupiter will be stationing retrograde in Gemini during Libra season, which is actually in a nice aspect. It's a really great opportunity for you to learn something new, really like grow your inner knowledge, work on your inner self, really kind of dig into your own mind and really kind of think things through during this time as well. So just keep that in mind as we're going through Libra season. So let me go ahead and pull some cards for you guys. What can Aries expect for Libra season as a whole? Hold on a second, they're jumping. All right, we've got the Magician. So this is kind of it's a time of manifesting. It is a time of like creating your own reality, creating your own future, working on what it is that you need for yourself as you move forward. So just as a whole, it's really a great time, like I said, to learn something new and really work on what it is that you're wanting to move forward with, your ideas, and digging into those things in your own head and kind of not worrying about what other people around you are thinking. Okay. With that being a major arcana card, that tells me, especially with the solar eclipse happening in your opposing sign, this may be a kind of fated type of energy for you. The North Node is in your side, and we are all supposed to be moving towards Aries energy right now. We're all supposed to be moving towards being an individual, being spontaneous, being more fun and energetic. So really keep that in mind as you go through Libra season, that solar eclipse that's happening in an opposition to your sign is a beginning of an end, because it's a south node eclipse and it's a new moon, which is a beginning. So there's a release, and that's a beginning of a release that's happening there, so that you can move forward for yourself. So this Libra season, Aries, it's a great time to really work on what your future manifestations are for yourself. Okay, something unexpected for Aries during Libra season. We have King of Cups, so you might see some help in your vicinity. You might see someone that you don't even expect to show up. Probably a masculine energy who's very kind, very compassionate, gives good advice, right? If you may see, like, if you're in a space of kind of struggling to move forward, you're facing all this pushback from other people, pay attention to the people around you that are willing to help you, that are willing to listen to you and be compassionate and give you advice. Now, make sure that you're not just taking advice to be taking advice. We are supposed to be letting go of that dependence on other people, but definitely make sure that you're paying attention and letting go of leaning on other people and moving towards being more of an individual, and the people that are willing to help you do that along the way, because there are a few people out there that are willing to put their own ideas to the side and look at what's best for you and willing to help you do that. Okay, so how can you stay grounded? How can Aries stay grounded during this time? So we have Three of Wands. Make sure that you're not blocking your own blessings. Make sure that you're allowing the things that you have manifested to come in. Make sure you're willing to receive them. Don't get stuck in people pushing back on you. Don't get lost in your head with that. One of the downsides of that Jupiter stationing retrograde, even though it's in a nice aspect to your sign, is that Jupiter is in its detriment in Gemini, so it can lead to kind of getting stuck in your head. So make sure that you're not doing that. Make sure you're using it to learn something new or to work on your ideas rather than getting stuck in your head on things and missing the opportunities that are coming in for you. So if things are coming in for you, Make sure you receive them. Take the time to enjoy them. Take the time to celebrate that the things you're working towards are coming true for you. Okay, let's see. An important emotion. What is an important emotion for Aries during Libra season? Oh, you've got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant can go a lot of ways here. This can be being stable. It's the Taurus card, so it is about kind of standing your ground, being stable. It's also like listening to your intuition, listening to your spirit guides, listening to your spirituality in general. The Hierophant is the spiritual teacher. So kind of listen as you're going through Libra season to like that inner voice, to that intuition, and make sure that you're really giving it the attention that it deserves. The Hierophant definitely wants to stand its ground, like based on its beliefs, and that being an important emotion. Aries energy can tend to be a little childlike, or childish rather than childlike. So oftentimes I notice a lot of people with prominent Aries energy do get treated like children their entire life. So there's like this important emotion here in standing your ground in your beliefs, being strong in your beliefs, listening to your spirit guides, listening to whoever it is that you need to hear to stand your ground and follow your belief system without the input of other people. So really pay attention to that as we go through this time. Like I said, that you guys are bound to face a lot of pushback during this time, and it's really important that you do stand your ground. You stand on your own business and not let other people push you around, not let other people treat you like a child. And actually, it's interesting. It just hit me. My fourth house is ruled by Aries, and I do quite often find that family treats me like a child, despite the fact that I'm almost 44 years old. So don't let other people treat you that way. Definitely stand your ground, stand on your own beliefs, and just be stable in your decisions. Be stable in your convictions during this time. And that's really going to help keep you in that state of confidence to move forward. So something that will inspire. Oh, that's too many. We don't want to do a whole handful of cards for one space. So let's try again. Something that will inspire. All right, there we go. 10 of Wands. Putting in all the work on your own. It's sometimes it is inspiring to see how much work you've done on your own, to see that you're able to do it without the help. It's tiring, it's exhausting, but knowing that you're able to can be really a confidence boost, right? So if you're facing all of this pushback, people are constantly coming at you saying, oh, you're not doing the right thing. Don't do it this way. Do it that way. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. Keep going anyway. Stand your ground. And if you've got to carry the weight of the work yourself, then you've got to carry the weight of the work yourself. Okay. Knowing that you can do that, knowing that you can stand on your own 2 feet without the input of others, knowing that you have the ability to do this work yourself, to carry that weight yourself, can really, again, help with that confidence for you to follow your own path, okay? Spirit guides speaking to Aries. You've got the devil. Take control. Take control of your own life, and if you find yourself in a situation where you feel like other people are pulling your strings, get out of that situation. Your spirit guides are telling you that it is time for you to break loose from the chains and to start taking control of your own life and not allowing other people to push you around and tell you where to go and where to be. Okay. How to best support yourself. We got 2 here. We have 9 of Wands and 7 of Pentacles here. Oop, I'm gonna grab hold of that. 9 of Wands and 7 of Pentacles. So this is, you're working on things, you're growing things, right? And other people are pushing back against it. They're telling you it's not right. They're telling you you're being selfish, whatever it is that they're telling you. But you need to keep your guard up. You need to make sure that you are defending what you're doing. This is definitely the time for you to stand up for yourself, follow your own path, and do what is best for you. There is absolutely nothing wrong with being selfish sometimes. And quite honestly, taking care of yourself is not selfish. You have to take care of yourself in order to take care of others, right? So doing what fulfills you, following your path, following what inspires you is absolutely taking care of you so that you can take care of others, okay? So if someone's pushing back on you, make sure that you're defending it. If you are feeling other people telling you that you're wrong, you take control, you stand your ground. And when we have Queen of Wands here on the bottom, which is, again, like a very manifesting type of energy, it's creating your own future. It's standing up for yourself. It is pretty much saying, screw you, I'm going to do what I want to do, and everyone else can kiss my ass. So, clarifiers for the Magician. Oh, we got 3 of them right away here. Knight of Swords and Queen of Swords and the Lovers. This is very much giving me people in your life fighting back, right? Like the Lovers isn't always a romantic thing. It's actually the Gemini card, and again, Jupiter is going to be stationing retrograde in Gemini. Ooh, with the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom here. So there's this energy here of you're moving forward for yourself. You're planting your own seeds. You're manifesting your own destiny. You're manifesting the future you want to see for yourself, and you've got other people, because this is all about one-on-one communication, not just romantic relationships. They are like coming at you, telling you anything and everything to try to keep you from following that, right? They're being a smartass. They're arguing with you. They're, all because you are trying to manifest your own future. Now, you might also have some people coming and trying to help you out, but Knight of Swords is quite often very argumentative. It's trying to cut you down right away. Queen of Swords oftentimes will cut people off immediately, but she's also kind of a smartass. So avoid the know-it-all energy that a lot of people will be pushing towards you as you try to move forward for yourself. And just stand your ground. Be who you are. That's the whole point of life, is to be the person that you were created to be. Okay? So let's pull a couple of oracle cards. What is influencing Aries during Libra season? Is influencing. Maybe. I don't want to give me any. Oh, we got 2. Adventure and expression. So definitely make sure that you are taking those leaps of faith. You are following your path. Life should be an adventure, right? You should be having fun, right? And expression, being yourself. Be who you are. Take that little adventure. Don't allow other people to drag you down, okay? And what is your advice? What is the advice for Aries during Libra season? Transition. So I think we all know that we're kind of in this in-between space. Aries is part of the current eclipse energy, definitely in a transitional space. Embrace that. Embrace the idea of change. Embrace the idea of moving from one state of life into the next. You guys you've been there for quite some time already. You got a little while to go. We're in the process of making that change over to being our true, authentic self, being who you really are, speaking up for yourself, finding your voice. Now again, your Aries Mars is your ruling planet. It is in its fall in Cancer, does not like being there. It's spicy. it's mouthy, it's argumentative, and you may be finding a lot of pushback from family in particular. So just make sure that you're standing your ground during this time. You know what you're supposed to be doing for yourself, and nobody else does, okay? Make sure that you are standing up for yourself. And we do have hope on the bottom here. So you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can see the other side of this. Take the time to make sure that you are good in your mind and you're not allowing other people's voices to influence your head. And keep moving forward for yourself. If other people want to stand in the way, just shoo them out of the way and keep going.